All right, let's dive into something that's probably on the minds of a lot of you first-year university students. How in the world do you build a CV that actually stands out when you feel like you're starting from scratch? So where do we even begin?
This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You're staring at a totally blank page, thinking, what could I possibly have to put on here? It feels like a huge mountain to climb, but I promise you, you've got way more ammunition than you think. We just need to figure out where to look.
First things first, we got to change how we think about a CV. This is not just some boring, formal document. No, think of it as your professional story. It's your personal highlight reel. This is your big chance to show a future employer why you are the perfect person for that dream internship or job. It's all about quality, not just the quantity of pages.
So, where does this story actually begin? Well, it doesn't start with some fancy template you found online. It starts with you. In this first section, we're going to uncover your secret weapons. This part is the foundation for everything else we're going to build.
Before you even think about typing a single word, you've got to look inward. Seriously, building a killer CV is an act of confidence, and that confidence can only start when you truly understand and own what you're already great at.
The whole discovery process really just breaks down into 3 pretty simple steps. First, self-assess. Are you an amazing communicator? Are you the person who always takes the lead in group projects? Write that stuff down. Second, start identifying skills from places you might not even think to look. You know that hobby you have where you organize events for your friends? That's project management. And third, do your homework. Research the field you want to get into and figure out what those employers are actually looking for. This prep work, believe me, is everything.
All right, you've got your list of strengths and skills. That's your raw material. Now, in Section 2, we're going to start putting together your highlight reel, building it piece by piece.
Look, your main job right now is being a student, so let's put that right at the top. But don't just list your major. Make sure you highlight specific courses that are actually relevant to the job you want. Talk about that big project you totally nailed, or any research you helped with. And you absolutely have to include scholarships and awards. They're solid proof of your hard work and dedication.
Employers want to know you're more than just good grades, you know? Your extracurriculars are powerful evidence of all those crucial soft skills. Being on a sports team, that shows you're a team player. Running a club at your university, bam, that's initiative and leadership right there. This is the stuff that shows them you're a dynamic, well-rounded person.
Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I've only ever worked a part-time job in retail. I hear that all the time, but listen, that's exactly the kind of experience we can work with. The truth is, every single bit of experience counts. You just have to be proud of what you've done and know how to frame it the right way.
Whether it was a formal internship, your weekend job slinging coffee, or volunteering for a cause you care about, it all belongs on the CV. But here's the secret sauce. Don't just list what you did. You need to focus on what you accomplished. Did you make a process more efficient? Did you get amazing customer feedback? Connect those wins directly to the skills that your future career is going to require. And hey, beyond any formal jobs, you got to remember that sometimes the most impressive experience is the kind you create for yourself. I mean, think about it. Starting a blog to talk about things in your field, building a simple app just for fun, or organizing a fundraiser in your community. This stuff is pure gold on a CV. It proves you've got that go-getter attitude and a real passion that goes way beyond just doing what you're told.
Okay, so you've gathered all the awesome parts of your story. Now for Section 3, where we're going to polish it all up until it absolutely shines and makes an unforgettable first impression.
This right here is probably the single most important piece of advice I can give you. Do not, I repeat, do not send the same generic CV to every single job opening. Instead, create a master CV that has everything on it. Then, for each and every application, you're going to create a tailored version that specifically highlights the experience and skills they're asking for in the job description.
A recruiter might only spend a few seconds, literally seconds, looking at your CV. You have to make them count. Keep it clean, keep it professional, and if you can, keep it to 1 page. Use bullet points so your achievements are super easy to scan. A well-organized CV screams professionalism before they've even read a single word.
When you're writing, use strong action-packed verbs like developed, led, organized. Focus on the impact you made, not just the tasks you were given. And please, be authentic. Employers value honesty more than anything, so don't ever exaggerate what you've done. Just let your real achievements speak for themselves.
And that brings us to our final and maybe our most important section. After all this hard work, this is where we land. Your CV and your confidence.
Let's just remember where we started. This document, it's a reflection of your unique journey. This isn't about comparing yourself to anyone else. It's about confidently presenting the story of your skills, your passions, and all of your amazing potential. Every highlight is just another chapter in that story.
So there you have it. You've done the work, you've found your strengths, and you've put together a powerful story. Your story is officially ready to be told. So the only question left is, who are you going to share it with first? Now go on, show them what you're made of.